projects are building Atmanirbhar Bharat towards Viksit Bharat. NCB's services are trusted by both domestic and international clients.
As India marches towards its net zero target by 2070, NCB is committed to being the preferred technology partner for cement and construction industries through driving innovation, ensuring quality, and building a sustainable future.
NCB, building today, shaping tomorrow. Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham. In this world, nothing is as pure as knowledge.
Welcome to National Council for Cement and Building Materials, commonly known as NCB. It is the premier R&D organization and apex body in the field of cement, concrete and building materials. At NCB, our scientists and engineers are involved in research, development and innovation to shape the future of India's industrial and infrastructural growth.
NCB, established as CRI or Cement Research Institute in 1962, operates as an autonomous body under the administrative control of DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. With a legacy spanning 6 decades, NCB has been a trusted partner for its various stakeholders. At NCB, we ensure the highest standards are met to achieve sustainable development of cement and concrete sector in India. NCB has presence across the nation with its corporate headquarters and main laboratories in Delhi NCR, Ballabgarh, and regional centers at Hyderabad, Ahmedabad and Bhubaneswar. All our laboratories are BIS recognized and NABL accredited. NCB supports the cement and construction sector across the value chain, starting from mining of raw materials for cement production till the service life of concrete structures through its 6 specialized technical centers. The Center for Cement Research and Independent Testing, or CRT, specializes in advanced research and testing of cement and building materials. Its expertise spans from optimizing cement quality and developing low-carbon alternatives to waste utilization and cutting-edge nanotechnology applications. With state-of-the-art laboratories, CRT provides vital testing, evaluation and R&D services to enhance the performance and sustainability of cement and concrete for industries across the globe. The Center for Mining, Environment, Plant Engineering and Operation, or CME, providing consultancy services from concept to commissioning of cement plants, enhancing productivity and sustainability in the cement industry. CME carries out various R&D projects related to gasification of wastes, drying of alternative fuels, utilization of renewable energy for material calcination, etc., reduce the carbon footprint by enhancing the waste, improving the energy efficiency and environmental sustainability. Center for Construction Development and Research, or CDR, is at the forefront in the service of concrete and construction industry to contribute in developing durable and sustainable civil infrastructure for the nation. The center conducts R&D projects and offers consultancy services. The department has state-of-the-art testing facilities and well-equipped laboratories to offer these services and carry out R&D projects. The outcomes of R&D studies are used in formulation and revision of Indian standards. The Center for Quality Management, Standards and Calibration, or CQC, ensures the cement and construction industries meet global standards. It offers proficiency testing, calibration services, and consultancy for ISO 17025 accreditation. CQC also supports national initiatives like Make in India by developing certified reference materials, or CRM, to reduce imports. At the Center for Continuing Education Services, or CCE, we don't just create solutions, we create leaders. Our capacity building programs bring the latest advancements in materials, techniques and technologies to industry professionals across the country. Center provides AICTE approved PG diploma course in cement technology, along with various specialized training programs as per industry requirement. Through Industrial Information Services, or CIS, NCB bridges knowledge gaps with comprehensive research, industry reports and international conferences. CIS, through their incubation center, supports the startups working in the field of cement, concrete and building materials. NCB's activities are aligned with GOI schemes and missions. NCB undertakes third-party quality assurance services for major construction projects of national importance. NCB's expertise extends globally. We have provided project management consultancy services for cement plants and construction projects, making NCB a global leader in building material research and consultancy. NCB's milestone R&D projects are building Atmanirbhar Bharat towards Viksit Bharat. NCB's services are trusted by both domestic Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham. In this world, nahi jnanena sadrisham. In this world, nothing is as pure as knowledge.
Welcome to National Council for Cement and Building Materials, commonly known as NCB. It is the premier R&D organization and apex body in the field of cement, concrete and building materials. At NCB, our scientists and engineers are involved in research, development and innovation to shape the future of India's industrial and infrastructural growth.
NCB, established as CRI or Cement Research Institute in 1962, operates as an autonomous body under the administrative control of DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. With a legacy spanning 6 decades, NCB has been a trusted partner for its various stakeholders. At NCB, we ensure the highest standards are met to achieve sustainable development of cement and concrete sector in India. NCB has presence across the nation with its corporate headquarters and main laboratories in Delhi NCR, Ballabgarh, and regional centers at Hyderabad, Ahmedabad and Bhubaneswar. All our laboratories are BIS recognized and NABL accredited. NCB supports the cement and construction sector across the value chain, starting from mining of raw materials for cement production till the service life of concrete structures through its 6 specialized technical centers. The Center for Cement Research and Independent Testing, or CRT, specializes in advanced research and testing of cement and building materials. Its expertise spans from optimizing cement quality and developing low-carbon alternatives to waste utilization and cutting-edge nanotechnology applications. With state-of-the-art laboratories, CRT provides vital testing, evaluation and R&D services to enhance the performance and sustainability of cement and concrete for industries across the globe. The Center for Mining, Environment, Plant Engineering and Operation, or CME, providing consultancy services from concept to commissioning of cement plants, enhancing productivity and sustainability in the cement industry. CME carries out various R&D projects related to gasification of wastes, drying of alternative fuels, utilization of renewable energy for material calcination, etc., reduce the carbon footprint by enhancing the waste, improving the energy efficiency and environmental sustainability. Center for Construction Development and Research, or CDR, is at the forefront in the service of concrete and construction industry to contribute in developing durable and sustainable civil infrastructure for the nation. The center conducts R&D projects and offers consultancy services. The department has state-of-the-art testing facilities and well-equipped laboratories to offer these services and carry out R&D projects. The outcomes of R&D studies are used in formulation and revision of Indian standards. The Center for Quality Management, Standards and Calibration, or CQC, ensures the cement and construction industries meet global standards. It offers proficiency testing, calibration services and consultancy for ISO 17025 accreditation. CQC also supports national initiatives like Make in India by developing certified reference materials, or CRM, to reduce imports. At the Center for Continuing Education Services, or CCE, we don't just create solutions, we create leaders. Our capacity building programs bring the latest advancements in materials, techniques and technologies to industry professionals across the country. Center provides AICTE approved PG diploma course in cement technology, along with various specialized training programs as per industry requirement. Through Industrial Information Services, or CIS, NCB bridges knowledge gaps with comprehensive research, industry reports and international conferences. CIS, through their incubation center, supports the startups working in the field of cement, concrete and building materials. NCB's activities are aligned with GOI schemes and missions. NCB undertakes third-party quality assurance services for major construction projects of national importance. NCB's expertise extends globally. We have provided project management consultancy services for cement plants and construction projects, making NCB a global leader in building material research and consultancy. NCB's milestone R&D projects are building Atmanirbhar Bharat towards Viksit Bharat. NCB's services are trusted by both domestic and international clients.
As India marches towards its net zero target by 2070, NCB is committed to being the preferred technology partner for cement and construction industries through driving innovation, ensuring quality, and building a sustainable future.
NCB, building today, shaping tomorrow. Nahi jnanena sadrisham. In this world, nothing is as pure as knowledge.
Welcome to National Council for Cement and Building Materials.
Cement is the most used human-made material on the planet. At COP26, Glasgow Climate Summit, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi committed to achieve the target of net zero emissions by 2070. Cement industry is making concerted efforts to align with the goal of net zero by 2070. Globally, cement industry produces over 4.1 billion tons of cement. It has been a journey of 200 years and the industry is evolving continuously to meet the demand for creating cities and infrastructure, achieving the goals of sustainability and decarbonization. Throughout history, civilizations have utilized natural binders to construct enduring structures. The term cement originates from the Latin word cementum, meaning chipped rock fragments. In 1824, Joseph Aspdin patented Portland cement, marking the beginning of modern cement. By 1845, Isaac Charles Johnson improved cement quality and reduced costs, setting the stage for mass production. The rotary kiln, initially developed by Frederick Ransom in the late 19th century, was further perfected and patented by Thomas Edison in 1904. As the 19th century advanced, cement production boomed across the US and Europe, fueling urban growth and infrastructure expansion. The dry process, developed in the early 1900s, further enhanced manufacturing efficiency. In 1914, India established its first successful cement plant in Porbandar, Gujarat, laying the foundation for its infrastructure growth. By 1924, the South Dakota cement plant in the US began operations, becoming a cornerstone of North America's infrastructure expansion. Its cement was later used in iconic projects such as the Hoover Dam. By 1948, cement enabled the construction of iconic structures like the Bhakra Nangal Dam in India. In 1962, the National Council for Cement and Building Materials (NCB), originally the Cement Research Institute (CRI), was founded to spearhead innovation and sustainability in cement production. By the 1970s, the Sydney Opera House set new architectural standards with precast concrete shells. The 1980s saw iconic projects like the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Stadium, King Khalid International Airport and the Narmada Canal. The 1990s embraced eco-friendly technologies with projects like the Channel Tunnel. In 1991, India became the world's second largest cement producer, contributing to major projects like the Bangalore International Airport. From 2010 to 2020, the world saw groundbreaking structures like the Burj Khalifa 2010, the Statue of Unity 2018, and the Narendra Modi Stadium 2020, each showcasing advanced concrete technology and setting new records in height and capacity. In 2024, sustainability fuels innovation in the cement industry with projects like Bharatmala Pariyojana in India and the Dubai Creek Tower highlighting its commitment to a resilient, sustainable future. In this journey of 200 years, the cement industry has undergone significant technological advancements. Clinker production has evolved to optimize energy use, with key advancements such as the shift from the bottle kiln to the modern rotary kiln systems, rotary cooler to modern walking floor coolers, and from horse-powered mills to horo mills. Cement has evolved through key milestones: the patenting of Portland cement, the development of Meso Portland cement and white cement, followed by the use of granulated slag in Portland slag cements and the blending of fly ash for Portland pozzolana cement to the more recent LC3, a low carbon cement. Closer to home, the Indian cement industry proudly stands as a cornerstone of this legacy.
Indian cement industry has proactively taken tangible and solid steps like production of blended cement, utilization of alternate fuels and raw materials, installation of waste recovery systems, improving energy efficiency, switching to renewable energy, and is evaluating to adopt
I also request other dignitaries to take their chair on the dais. Guest of honor, Professor K. Pant, Director of IIT Roorkee. A round of applause for Professor Pant. Chairman NCB, President CMA and Managing Director Shree Cements Limited, Shree Neeraj Akhori ji. A round of applause for him also. And Director General NCB, Dr. LP Singh. I now request DG NCB to welcome the dignitaries on the dais, starting with Chief Guest for the event, Sri Sanjeev ji, Joint Secretary, DPIIT. Guest of honor, Professor K. Pant, Director, IIT Roorkee. Welcome, sir. Chairman NCB, Sri Neeraj Akhori ji. Welcome, sir. Thank you, DG sir. As we begin this auspicious event, let us seek blessings of Lord Ganesha, for which I request Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, Chairman NCB and DG NCB for lighting the lamp and invocation of Almighty.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं।
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon once again and welcome to all present for the launch of Hackathon, CemHack for Green Infra, which is aimed at discovering and defending the new. I request DG NCB for welcoming all in attendance and share a montage of NCB's endeavors towards net zero in cement and construction industry with all of us. Sir.
Thank you, Saurabh. Hello, is it okay? Hello, okay. Chief guest of today's program, Shri Sanjeev ji, Joint Secretary, DPIIT. Guest of honor, Professor K.K. Panji, Director IIT Roorkee, Shri Neeraj Akhori ji, Chairman NCB, President CMA, and Managing Director Shri Cement. Distinguished guests, my NCB family, students, startups, researchers, innovators, press and media, a very good afternoon to all of you. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all on the official launch of CemHack for Green Infra, a national level hackathon dedicated for fostering innovation in cement and construction sector with focus on green cement and concrete. Sir, I would like to start with a quote, and this time this is not a Sanskrit one. You don't need a perfect conditions. All you need a purpose, courage, and a problem worth solving. There is an entrepreneur in all of us, and we need is that kick, fuel, and vision. Your 2 days back LinkedIn post that you posted, so I took it from there because I found it very relevant for our hackathon. Sir, the idea for organizing this hackathon basically came to our mind during second Mahakumbh. Actually, 2 days I was there, and when I was sitting on my stall, number of entrepreneurs, startups, students, they visited to our stall, and I found when they were interacting with me as well as with my colleagues that they have immense potential. They have out-of-box thinking. They have so much ideas. So we thought, why should not we give them a platform so that their idea comes into reality? We connect them with industry leaders as well as with experts. So keeping this thing in mind, we thought to have a startup on the occasion of completing 1 year of our incubation center. I want to thank DPIIT, Startup India, Shri Cement Limited, JK Cement Limited, Ultratech Cement and JSW Cement Limited for supporting this hackathon. This time when we are looking towards low carbon cement, low carbon energy, green procurement, and so on. So this is the best time that let us agitate our young minds who can bring innovation and new ideas to achieve the journey of net zero in coming future. So at this startup, we are going to have 2 tracks where anyone who is a citizen of India can participate, whether he is an individual, whether he is a student, researcher, even a faculty member, or a startup, or an entrepreneur, whomsoever is interested, they can throw the idea in next 2 months. And then there will be an expert panel evaluating those ideas. And in due course of time, we will be then, sometimes in the month of October, we will be having a grand finale. So I want to extend my hearty welcome to all of you who have joined for today's launch program. I am especially thankful to our industry partners because they not only will guide us, they have also financially supported for this event. And I am also thankful to press and media because they are going to give wide coverage to this particular event. Sir, around 1.5 years back, you said, LP Singh, when NCB will be self-sustainable. So, sir, today I will be making a 5-minute presentation that will show that how this will not be a road towards self-sustainability, but sustainability with lot of innovation. So I will make just a 5-minute presentation. Can I have the keys? Okay. So this is a road for how NCB will be achieving sustainability in next 5 years or so. So can I have? Okay. So, sir, as far as net zero is concerned, or what we are calling about decarbonization or journey towards net zero. So our idea is collaborate, innovate, and demonstrate. And keeping this thought in mind, we are aligning ourselves with Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and we are doing several projects with them, whether it is alternate design of alternate fuel dryer system, where you can bring down moisture from 40% to 10%, or the process and design integration of RDF biomass gasification system, where we can enhance the alternate fuel utilization for cement industry, or solar energy, where we can make use of it. So all these projects, basically, not only we do a lot of internal research, but all these projects we are doing with Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Then recently, Government of India gave a call, especially for cement sector, that there should be road for net zero for cement sector. So they invited call, and based on all India based competition, five test bed system have been basically approved by Government of India DST, and one of them is we have with NCB with IIT Roorkee and JK Cement. Another one is with IIT Madras, BITS Pilani with Ultratech Cement. One is Dalmia Cement with IIT Bombay. Another one is JSW Cement with IIT Kanpur. And one is IISc Bangalore, IIT Tirupati, IIT Dehradun with JSW Cement. So these 5 test bed system basically will be working towards capturing CO2 and utilization. And they will be setting up 1 to 2 ton of pilot plants, showcasing that, yes, this can be upscaled at a further scale. So based on all India competition, the NCB along with IIT and JK Cement, we will be working in this. And good part for our project will be that we will be showcasing our technology with one of the running cement plant, JK Cement plant at Mangrove, where we will be integrating our carbon capture plant as well as the utilization. So this project was awarded by our Science and Technology Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh, on Technology Day. Then, because we are working in a big way towards carbon capture, so we wish to have now, this is the time that we should have a center of excellence for carbon capture and utilization for Indian cement industry. So these are some of the ideas, these kind of basically pilot plants we want to have at NCB. Already a 15 crore rupees project is already approved by DST. So once we have this carbon capture center of excellence, we will be demonstrating more and more projects at a big level. And why we will be doing this? Because at Government of India level, a national CCUS mission is coming soon. And under this national CCUS mission, 11,500 crore have been kept for only for cement industry. And for basically executing this project, DPIIT will be the coordinating ministry, and implementing agency will be NCB along with CMA. And under this program, we will be the technology partner or the knowledge partner with the cement industries. So this is a roadmap for up to 2040. So there will be many projects upcoming. So because as I mentioned, 11,500 crore have been kept for this. So if we are technology partner with 1% knowledge only, probably we can achieve the road for sustainability even up to 2040. So, but before to do that, we should have some kind of capacity building, which we have already started, and we want to have a center of excellence so that we, in the coming years, we get our self-capacity building, we get our self-expertise developed for all these areas so that we can be a technology partner for the cement industry. Apart from that, sir, we are also working, as I mentioned, that collaborate, innovate, and demonstrate. So we are also working with GCCA. We have already signed MOU with Global Cement Concrete Association, where we are taking up activities like low carbon. Sir, low carbon steel definition has already come. So time may come that any point of time government will ask that what is the definition of low carbon cement. So we are already working with GCCA, and soon we will be preparing a document on that. So as and when government requires, and as and when government wants to come for green procurement policy, so our document or our definition for low carbon cement will be available. So there are several things that we are now doing with GCCA also. Recently, as I mentioned, that carbon capture is the innovation is required, lot of innovation is required. So recently a delegation from DPIIT, Ministry of Environment Forest, DST, Ministry of Power, along with industry experts and NCB officials, we visited Norway and Sweden, where a full-fledged carbon capture plant has already been commissioned. Means before we visited it 2-3 days back only, before that it was 100% operational, and by next month this plant will be basically inaugurated officially by the Prime Minister of that country. So a lot of things now, lot of takeaways we have taken from this visit, and probably we are expecting one big international project as a part of this visit, because Sweden or Norway are very much interested. Whatever industry technologies that they have right now may not be required, may not be adopted by the cement industry, let us say next 5 years or so, but they are the future technologies. So we should have a capacity building, we should have a kind of expertise on those kind of research. So we will soon be having an international collaboration with them also. So apart from that, National Institute of Solar Energy, we are working very closely with them on many, many aspects. So, sir, last time when you came, so I mentioned that goddess of power and goddess of Lakshmi is here. And you mentioned we are Saraswati, but sir, that time we were not complete. So today we have Professor K.K. Pant here, director. So now now I can say 100% Saraswati ji is here. So now we can say that with collaboration, we can go from innovation to TRL level 1 to TRL level 10. So we are going to collaborate, because NCB's USP has been TRL 4, 5, 6 and above. So now collaborating with IITs, we can even go at a lower TRL level, basic level research also we can take up, and that can be transferred to the industry. So such kind of innovations we are working at our NCB. So this is just a small one area I mentioned, carbon capture, and with one area only, NCB can achieve the path of self-sustainability. Of course, rest of the things will continue, decarbonization path will continue, sponsored activities, research activities with cement industry will continue, and we will be showcasing all these activities during our ICCC 2027, which is going to be, as you mentioned, a Mahakumbh of researchers who are working in the area of chemistry of cement. So already a lot of background homework is going on, and we are going to show that how much research potential India has in terms of cement research only, along not only research, but also we will be showcasing some of the technologies. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for such an informative presentation. I now request Chairman NCB, Shri Neeraj Akhori ji, to address the gathering. Sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a slight change of plans, so it gives me immense privilege to welcome Joint Secretary DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Shri Sanjeev ji, to share his thoughts on the event. Sir, welcome.
धन्यवाद। सर्वप्रथम मैं आप लोगों से ये कहना चाहूंगा कि देखिए हमारे बीच में कितना अच्छा संबंध है। ये शायद आपने कभी नहीं देखा होगा कि एक वक्ता के बोलने से पहले दूसरा बोल दे कि मैं बोलूंगा, बट दिस शोज हाउ क्लोजली वी आर एसोसिएटेड विथ ईच अदर, एंड ये जानते हुए कि ये मेरे बोलने का अखौरी सर को बुरा नहीं लगेगा, क्योंकि आज के दिन में हम सब यही डरते रहते हैं कि हमारे बिहेवियर से अगला कहीं दुखी ना हो जाए। और मंचासीन पंत सर, एलपी सिंह सर, अखौरी सर, संजीव चतुर्वेदी सर और फ्रेंड्स, आज से ठीक 1 साल पहले भी मैं यही था, और अभी सिंह साहब ने मुझे याद करवाया कि ये मैं चौथी बार यहाँ आ रहा हूँ और बार बार आते रहना चाहूँगा। और आज जो मैं आपसे बात करने जा रहा हूँ, अभी सर ने कहा था कि ये मैंने कहा और इन्होंने उस सपने को पूरा किया। एनसीबी ने ना केवल मेरे सपने का, पर आप सबके सपने और देश के सपने को साकार कर रहा है। एनसीबी जितना जल्द हो सके सेल्फ सस्टेन्ड होना चाहिए और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के राह पे चलते हुए होना चाहिए। और ये बहुत ही अच्छा है। पहले कहते थे गुरु गोविंद दोनों खड़े काके लागू पांव, बलिहारी गुरु आपने लक्ष्मी सरस्वती दिए मिलाए, अब तो आपसे सरस्वती मिला दिए। तो होपफुली आईआईटी रुड़की के साथ जो हम लोगों का कोलैबोरेशन है दैट विल स्टार्ट बियरिंग फ्रूट्स। और जैसा मैं पहले भी कहता था कि अब एनसीबी में सर के आने के बाद से जो एक नई उमंग है, एक नया तरंग है, उस दिशा में और बढ़ने की आवश्यकता है। और जैसा कहते हैं ये दिल मांगे मोर, मैं सर 2 चीज आपसे मांगना चाहूंगा। अगली बार मैं जब आऊं तो मैं चाहूंगा कि ये हॉल भरा हुआ हो, और ऐसा नहीं कि मालिक को लाके बिठा दिए और भाड़े के नाश्ता पानी पे लाके बिठाए। ये रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट है, यहाँ कम से कम जितनी सीट है उतने रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स होने चाहिए, उतने स्टार्टअप होने चाहिए और उतनी ही फैकल्टी भी होनी चाहिए। तो इस दिशा में मैं कहूँगा कि पूरे मैनेजमेंट को कार्य करने की जरूरत है कि कैसे हम नेक्स्ट लेवल ले जाएं। आज आईआईटी रुड़की को क्यों बुलाया जा रहा है? क्योंकि आईआईटी रुड़की ने इस क्षेत्र में अपना एक जगह बनाया है। वही जगह एनसीबी को भी बनाने की आवश्यकता है और इस दिशा में प्रयास होना चाहिए। और दूसरा सर, अभी आपने कहा सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस के लिए 15 करोड़ रुपए डीएसटी ने दिए। हाँ, आप बोला था हमारे पास 15 करोड़ के लिए आइए, यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम। आपने कम मांगा। हाँ, और हमारे पास 30 के लिए आए हैं तो 25 कम से कम उधर वाले सर के पास भी जाइए, इंडस्ट्री के पास जाइए। तो सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस अपना बने, वो ऐसा रहे कि लोग कहें कि हाँ ये हुई ना बात। इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स का अपना सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस बनना चाहिए। और मैं हमेशा उदाहरण देता हूं, हमारे पास एक संस्था इरमरी भी है जहां उन्होंने अभी एक अच्छा सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस बनाया और एक क्लासिफाइड प्रोजेक्ट में, जिसके लिए रसिया 1000 करोड़ रुपया मांग रहा था। वहाँ के दो, आप देखिए ये बच्चों में इतनी संभावनाएं हैं कि वो वहां जाके, अब उसको तो वो चोरी कहेंगे और हम लोग कहे सीख के आ गए, मात्र 117 करोड़ में वो स्टिल टेक्नोलॉजी इरमरी बना रही है, जो आपके तरह ही डीपीआईटी के साथ ऑटोनोमस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है। तो आप भी तमाम। और मैं एक और चीज जो कहना चाहूंगा कि प्रोबेबली एनसीबी को अपने को सीमेंट पे ही केंद्रित नहीं रखना चाहिए। सीमेंट एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज है, पर उससे भी आज के दिन में जो बिल्डिंग मटेरियल है, प्रोबेबली वी नीड टू क्रिएट अनदर वर्टिकल विद इन द एनसीबी। जो सीमेंट तो करना ही करना है, जो आप रोटी खाने को छोड़ नहीं सकते हो वैसे सीमेंट को आप नहीं छोड़ सकते हो, बट वी नीड टू हैव ए अनदर वर्टिकल फॉर बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स। बिकॉज सर अभी मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया गया था और वहाँ जो मैंने देखा इंडिया में, वो वहाँ जाके बिल्डिंग मटेरियल पर कर रहे थे जो यहाँ के जितने कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स थे। प्रॉब्ली उनके घूमने का भी एक माध्यम रहा होगा कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया घूम रहे हैं, बट द फैक्ट वाज दैट दे वेयर होल्डिंग ए कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स। सो एनसीबी नीड्स टू ऑल्सो, अभी तो कोई है नहीं सर इस तरह का वर्टिकल है नहीं, तो इट इज जो मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, और नहीं है तो उसको एक्सपैंड कर लीजिए। आज से 10 साल पहले स्टार्टअप नहीं था, आज दुनिया में हर कोई स्टार्टअप जानता है। तो हमेशा अपने जो बाउंड्रीज हैं उसको आप खुद एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं। और जो आज स्टार्टअप आए हैं, उनसे मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि ये एक अभी मैं राजस्थान के इंसिडेंटली मेरे घर के बगल का ही बच्चा मिला जो बहुत ही अच्छा ग्रेफाइट पे काम कर रहा है और स्टार्टअप की लाइफ बड़ी चैलेंजिंग होती है, ये आसान नहीं होता है। प्रोडक्ट को बना लेना बहुत मुश्किल है। किसी भी नए प्रोडक्ट की परिकल्पना करके उसको बनाना बहुत ही मुश्किल कार्य है, पर उससे 100 गुना मुश्किल कार्य है उसको बेच पाना। तो उस बेच पाने के लिए आप लोगों को सिस्टम के साथ जुड़ना चाहिए। जैसे एचसीबी इंक्यूबेशन फैसिलिटी दे रही है, तो आप केवल वो मत कीजिए कि किसी दिन कोई हमारे जैसे लोग आ रहे हैं तो आके दिखा दिए और बाकी बाद में कोई रिलेशन नहीं है। इनफैक्ट मैंने अभी अखौरी सर से भी रिक्वेस्ट किया कि जब भी मौका मिले स्टार्टअप से बात करें। इवन इफ यू आर नॉट इन्वेस्टिंग, आप उनको गाइड कर सकते हैं। कई बार कई चीजें जैसे अभी मेरे को जो समझ में आया बताया, अगले को सही लगेगा तो वो उसको फॉलो करेगा। और जब मैं आ रहा था तो रास्ते में मेरे जो कलीग हैं उन्होंने कहा कि एक बढ़िया सा शेर सुना के खत्म कीजिएगा, और लिख के भी दिया तो कागज छूट गया। फिर भी मैं एक जो हमेशा स्टार्टअप को कहता हूँ, वो शायद यहाँ भी याद नहीं है पहले कहा हूँ कि नहीं कहा हूँ, कि कौन मेरी कब पंक्तियां नहीं है, दुष्यंत कुमार जी की हैं, कि कौन कहता है आसमां में सुराख नहीं हो सकता, एक पत्थर तबीयत से उछालो यारों। तो सभी स्टार्टअप और सभी यहाँ जो रिसर्चर्स हैं उनसे यही रिक्वेस्ट रहेगा कि एक बिल्डिंग मटेरियल का पत्थर अच्छे से उछालो और अपने मुकाम को हासिल करो। थैंक यू। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, sir, for your address, which is a source of motivation for all of us here. Now I request the chief guest to officially launch the hackathon for all the participants. As DG sir already explained in his speech, informed that we have received a project grant, the joint team of NCB, IIT Roorkee and JK Cement Limited, for project envisaging establishment of a pilot scale carbon capture facility. So I request chief guest Shri Sanjeev ji and Chairman NCB Shri Neeraj Akhori ji for presenting the project plaque to the consortium partners, for which I request presence of DG NCB, Director IIT Roorkee, and Shri Sameer Bharadwaj, Head Manufacturing Excellence, JK Cement Limited. Shri Sameer Bharadwaj, sir, I request your presence on stage for receiving the plaque from chief guest as well as Chairman NCB. A round of applause for the consortium partners. I also request the project team from NCB to join the dignitaries on the dais for a group photograph, starting with Shri Brijesh Singh, Shri Suresh Shaw, Shri Anand Bora, Shri KPK Reddy, Shri Puneet Kaura, Shri V Nagakumar, Shri Gyasuddin Ahmed, and Shri Sayyid Rais Ahmed. A round of applause for our project team, which has burned the midnight oil for bagging this project for us. Thank you, gentlemen. I now request all of you to take your respective seats. I request DG NCB to give a memento to chief guest Shri Sanjeev ji as a token of respect from NCB family. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. I now request Chairman NCB Shri Neeraj Akhori ji to address this gathering. Sir.
थैंक यू हिंदी में बोले अंग्रेजी में बोले सब चलेगा गुड आफ्टरनून प्रोफेसर के पंत फ्रॉम आईआईटी रुड़की डॉक्टर सिंह जो भी आने वाले हैं वापस researchers NCB officials students it's great enthusiasm that I join all of you here today in the launch of this hackathon for the cement and construction industry, CemHack for green infra. आज जितनी बार मैं इस तरह के कॉन्क्लेव में आता हूं और ग्रीन की बात होती है तो थोड़ा 10, 15, 20 साल पहले चला जाता हूं जो हम लोगों ने स्टार्ट किया था इस इंडस्ट्री में और उस वक्त शायद ये शब्द बड़ा अननोन शब्द था, किसी ने सुना नहीं था। अगर सुना था तो एक ही शब्द एफिशिएंसी, कि अपने प्रोसेस में, अपने प्लांट में, अपने कंजम्पशंस में आप कैसे एफिशिएंसी ला सकते हैं। 2010 में पहली बार इस इंडस्ट्री में, इस उद्योग में, सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री में किसी ने, एक रिसर्च स्कॉलर ने बताया कि ग्लोबल कार्बन एमिशन का 7% हिस्सा सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री को जाता है। उस वक्त लगा था कि ये कोई बहुत बड़ी समस्या नहीं है, इस समस्या को तो जितने हम लोग ट्री प्लांटेशन करते हैं उसी में ये सुलझ जाएगा। 15 साल लगे इस बात को समझने में कि उससे समस्या का समाधान नहीं हो रहा है। ना उतने ट्री लगा पाए, ना उतना रिसर्च कर पाए कि इस दिशा में हम लोग और क्या कर सकते हैं। अपने प्रोसेस को हम लोग देखते हैं, एक धरती का एक टुकड़ा जिसको हम लोग लाइमस्टोन माइन कहते हैं, उसको एक ही एक्सप्लोजन में उड़ा देते हैं। वो एक इम्पैक्ट, वो एक क्षति मेरे ख्याल से जन्मों जन्मों की क्षति करते हैं उसी टुकड़े पर, उस पूरे अर्थ के शेप को बिगाड़ देते हैं। और फिर वहां से उसी लाइमस्टोन को लेकर एक हेवी क्रशर से हमारा पावर कंजम्पशन का यात्रा शुरू होता है। उस लाइमस्टोन को जब हम लोग इंसिनरेट करते हैं, बर्न करते हैं, तब कार्बन का यात्रा शुरू होता है। उसके बाद जब उसका सीमेंट बनाते हैं तो एक डस्ट की यात्रा शुरू होती है। उसके बाद उसको जब ट्रांसपोर्ट करते हैं तो एक डीजल की यात्रा शुरू होती है। तो लगा कि अपने कॉस्ट चेन में, अपने वैल्यू चेन में हर स्टेप पर कुछ ना कुछ हम लोग ऐसा कर रहे हैं जिसमें एनवायरनमेंट की मदद कम हो रही है। और शायद यही कारण है कि एक एनसीसीबीएम के चेयरमैन होने के नाते, एक नेशनल सीमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरर्स एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट होने के नाते मुझे लगता है कि इसमें हम लोगों की एक रोल अहम होनी चाहिए, और नहीं है आज शायद, लेकिन होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि 7% जो उद्योग कार्बन एमिशन की जिम्मेदारी लेता है उसको इसे कम करने की जिम्मेदारी लेनी पड़ेगी। प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक नेट जीरो का 2075 में एक एम्बिशन दिया है। 2070 में मुझे याद है मेरे फादर बोला करते थे कि एग्जाम में पास होकर दिखा दो, और हम लोग कोशिश करते थे कि शायद फर्स्ट डिवीजन आ जाए। तो 2070 का एक लक्ष्य है जो भारत के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिया है, और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि उस लक्ष्य को 2050 तक कैसे लाया जाए, कैसे पूरा किया जाए। लेकिन सभी कुछ देखने और समझने के बाद ये जरूर लगा, रिसोर्स की कमी नहीं है, समाधान की कमी नहीं है, इंटेंट की कमी नहीं है, नीति भी है, नियति भी है, नियत भी है। अगर नहीं है तो वो स्किल सेट, वो नॉलेज गैप्स, इस काम को हम लोग कैसे कर पाए। सभी लोग कार्बन कैप्चर की बात कर रहे हैं। आप लोगों को समझना होगा कि 1 टन सीमेंट में कितना कार्बन निकलता है। 1 टन सीमेंट में 500 ग्राम, 500 लगभग 500 केजी का कार्बन एमिशन होता है। कहीं 550 और कहीं 475, 500 ही मान के चलते हैं तो भारत 500 मिलियन सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री का देश है। कितना कार्बन निकलता है आप लोग विश्वास कर सकते हैं। ये सिर्फ मैं सीमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस की मैंने बात की। जो हमारी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होती है, जो हमारी एनर्जी कंजम्पशन होती है, जो हमारी कोल कंजम्पशन होती है, जो हमारी माइनिंग होती है, उसकी बात मैं नहीं कर रहा था। एक बहुत ही विशाल समस्या है और उतनी ही विशाल ये अपॉर्चुनिटी भी है, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है आज से 30 साल पहले जो हमारा हीट कंजम्पशन हुआ करता था वो 850 का था और बहुत सोचते थे हम लोग कि इसको 825 कैसे ले जाए। बहुत दिक्कत के बाद 800 पर लाए। काफी कम काम किया गया था। आज मैं ही एक प्लांट यहाँ चलाता हूँ दिल्ली के बगल में नवलगढ़ में, इसका हीट कंजम्पशन 630 है। तो ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसा नहीं, आज जो ये प्रॉब्लम बहुत विशाल लगता है, अगर इस पर काम किया जाए तो इस प्रॉब्लम को हम लोग सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। इसमें 3 चीज की जरूर आवश्यकता है, सरकार की, रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूशंस की, हमारे एकेडमिया की, और उसके बाद कहीं पर इंडस्ट्री का भी नाम आता है। तो इस सबसे ज्यादा नाम आता है इस देश के वो ब्राइट माइंड्स का, जो आप लोग स्टार्टअप करते हो, जो हम लोग ब्राइट माइंड्स बोलते हैं। कुछ तो है आप लोगों में, कुछ तो सोच है, कुछ तो नई दिशा की सोच है। मुझे लगता है कि ये काम आपके बिना नहीं हो पाएगा। अब बैठे कई लोग को लगता होगा कि इसका रिसोर्स कहाँ से आएगा। मेरे ख्याल से रिसोर्स की चिंता ना करें। रिसोर्स लगाने के लिए पूरी इंडस्ट्री, ये सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री अपने आप में 5 लाख करोड़ की इंडस्ट्री है। रिसोर्स की कमी नहीं है। अगर कमी है तो क्या करें, सोल्यूशन क्या है, किस दिशा में काम करें। कभी कोई बोलता है हाइड्रोजन पे काम करो, कभी कोई बोलता है ईवी पर काम करो, कभी कोई बोलता है कि इलेक्ट्रिक किल पे काम करो, कभी कोई बोलता है कि ड्राइवरलेस ट्रक विदाउट एनर्जी पर काम करो, कभी कोई बोलता है कार्बन कैप्चर पर काम करो। ये सब विषय विश्व में हर जगह डिस्कस हो रहे हैं। अपने स्टार्टअप के जो हमारे रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है उनसे मेरा एक ही, मुझे 2 आइडिया दो जो मैं इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकूं, और वो 2 आइडिया जनरेट करने में जो चाहिए उसके लिए मैं आपके साथ खड़ा। तो 2 आइडिया दो जिसको मैं इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकूं। अगर उसमें 90% चांस है फेलियर का तब भी दो, उस 10% सक्सेस के लिए हम लोग काम करते जाए। 90% फेलियर से हम लोग डर नहीं लगता है। इस इंडस्ट्री ने बहुत बड़ी बड़ी फेलियर देखे हैं, तो उस फेलियर से डर नहीं लगता है। आज 10% सक्सेस रेट वाले आइडिया तो हम लोग, मैं बहुत ज्यादा आप लोगों का समय नहीं लूंगा। एक्सटेंड माई बेस्ट विशेष टू डॉक्टर एल पी सिंह, DG NCB, Professor Pant, this incubation center and all participating teams in this hackathon. Let this hackathon not be a finishing line, let it be a start line. Let it be a point in our journey where we someday look back and say, this date, we decided that as a country we will not dream small. एक देश के रूप में छोटा नहीं सोचेंगे, एक देश के रूप में टेक्नोलॉजी कहीं बाहर से नहीं लाएंगे, एक देश के रूप में इंडस्ट्री को ग्लोबल बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस का इंडस्ट्री बनाएंगे। अगर ये संकल्प हम ले पाए और इस पे इस दिशा में काम कर पाए तो मेरे ख्याल से अपने आप को ही नहीं, इस देश को भी गौरव गाथा में, इसकी महानता में कुछ और भी 4 चांद हम लोग लगा पाएंगे। Thank you very much for listening to me. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring address. I now request Director of IIT Roorkee, Professor K.K. Pant, to address this gathering. Sir.
Very good afternoon to all of you. The Neeraj Akhoury ji, Dr. L.P. Singh ji, all the other distinguished personality from this NCB, all the research scholars, all scientists and staffs. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me here. Indeed, it's a pleasure for me and also to be a part of this big research challenge, how to abate the carbon dioxide from cement industry. Having said that, when we talk about in total the carbon dioxide, all of you know that it has already reached to a level of 3 billion ton per year, and out of that 177 million ton of carbon dioxide emission is from the cement industry. So already Neeraj was talking about this. So there is a huge challenge when you talk about how to eliminate carbon dioxide or how to capture it or how to convert it from the sectors which are generally called hard to abate sector, like cement industry, steel industry, refinery, petrochemicals, because you cannot stop the carbon dioxide from there. So this is one of the biggest challenge with the industry. And cement industry, when we talk about, there are a lot of opportunities, because when there are challenges, there are opportunities. And for that, the young brigades, they have to make a critical thinking approach. With the multidisciplinary approach, how the science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and finally management and business, all these opportunities can be taken together. This is how the ideas to innovation and innovation to investment. We have to think in that way. And for that, the hackathon which is being planned, named as CemHack, will really a big opportunity for all of you. Because as a team, as an individual, when you have a kind of right understanding of the process and then you get the ideas, and from those ideas, if you can create some thought process to certain levels and finally bring it to a level of startups where support from government, support from industry is already being considered. The startups is the need of the hour, because we always tell our students also that they have to be the job provider, not a job seeker. And Make in India concept, आत्मनिर्भर भारत, सेल्फ रिलायंट इंडिया, जो हम सब वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं एक विकसित भारत 2047 में, उसमें हम बहुत सारे यूनिकॉर्न्स की बात करते हैं, जो $1 बिलियन बिजनेस हमारे अपने स्टूडेंट, हमारे जो आप जैसे लोग हैं, वो विद इन द कंट्री करें. And already the examples are here in India. So there is a need to build a team. There is a need to have a thinking, and there is a need to apply your brain with multidisciplinary approach, and then find out that how these technologies can be developed, especially for the cement industry, and not only cement industry, because when you have a technology for cement industry, that can be implemented for other industries also, which also have the similar kind of challenges. So improving the efficiency of the existing process is very, very important. How can you use the law of mass balance, energy balance, and apply it in the industry? That is very, very important, because that is the beginning of the solution. Wherever there are losses, you have to minimize these losses. And wherever there is a challenge or opportunity, you take the challenge and convert it into an opportunity. So when you talk about in total, like in the cement industry, the green cement, everybody is talking. Greener approach, everybody is talking. And for that, what to be done, that is how to build a kind of novel materials, which may be slightly different than the existing traditional materials, or which can be added as an additive also, which can in situ capture or reduce the carbon dioxide from the process. These could be the opportunity for the green cement also. New kind of binding materials. We always talk about clinker to cement ratio, how to optimize these ratios, and the novel tools when we talk about the use of the machine learning, because machine learning would be a good opportunity for all of us, by which the available data, these can be used and these can be find out or utilized to find out some optimization for the system in terms of the temperature, in terms of the conditions which are generally required in the kiln, which can be used for minimizing the losses, or as Mr. Neeraj was also talking about, how to reduce the energy consumption in the process. That's what very, very important. And now new AI assisted tools are also coming, because we are talking about green and sustainable process development. So how artificial intelligence tools can be utilized for reducing the emissions, for converting the challenges into the opportunities, that is also very, very important. Also for the transportation purpose, when you talk about, because every sector consumes the energy, every sector there may be a loss, every sector when you talk about the transportation loss, or when you talk about some novel building material, like Mr. Sanjeev ji was also talking, because novel building material is also very, very important. When you talk about lightweight composite materials, how can you design, how can you develop those lightweight composite materials, or the building materials which can capture the carbon dioxide from the environment itself? That's also very, very important. And that work is also being done at CBRI, and Professor LP Singh and the team, they are also working. So I think these kind of lightweight building materials, which are for the earthquake prone area, we can have this biomass or bamboo-based composite materials with cement, that is also already being implemented. So there are many things I think which can be done, and academic institutes and the industries or R&D like NCB, we can add joint hands, and this is a very good example of industry academia collaboration also. And I think as a team, we can work together, and there are opportunities. The another important thing is that in terms of the construction applications, right, where we talk about smart concrete and self-healing and sensor-based, right? When you talk about when there is a gap, it should sense and immediately it should heal up also. So these are the right kind of natural. Sometimes the nature gives us the training, these kind of things. A small right wound comes, it automatically heals up. We have to find out those ways also, that what kind of binding, right? Automatically it can expand, automatically it can, right? Compress as per the need, and that is also I think very, very important if these kind of metals can be developed. 3D printing nowadays new area, right? So use of 3D printing can also be utilized, and that can also help, right? How to give the automation that is in the cement industry that is 4.0, 5.0, where you use the IoT based tools and then use it in the cement industry, because we are talking about green industry and we are talking about smart manufacturing process. So I think the novel tools with the connectivity with the National Education Policy 2020, which also has given the opportunity, and we need to join hands and we can work together. So I thank you again, Professor LP Singh and all the NCB team for inviting me here, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. I'm sure that together we can do a lot of work, and this where the industry, academia and R&D institutes can join hands. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom with all of us today. Now I request Dr. Kapil Kukreja, General Manager and in charge of NCB Incubation Center, to share insights about the hackathon as well as NCB Incubation Center with the audience. Dr. Kukreja.
Respected dignitaries on dais, my senior, my colleagues, experts from academia and industry, students and media partners. I'm here to just share the journey of Incubation Center in last 1 year, what we have done. And as JS sir just launched this hackathon, so I will just brief what are the process and what are the themes, how people can participate in this hackathon. So this NCBIC started with the validation of the principle of Parkinson law, जो ये कहता है कि आपको किसी चीज को करने के लिए जितना टाइम दिया जाता है आप उतने में उसको कंप्लीट करते हैं. तो इन December 2023, JS Shri Sanjeev ji, he came here and he asked us to open this incubation center within 3-4 months. And under the direction of DG sir, we have done it. And on May 20th, we opened this incubation center. Then there are a lot of activity in last 1 year.
I am highlighting few of them. On 11 June, the Startup India team with the students of multiple schools, they visited here, and we have we did interaction with these students, their ideas. Then a team of assistant secretaries to Government of India, along with official from Cement section and Startup India, they visited in June. Then we had first TAC, that is Technical Advisory Committee meeting. And in that TAC, we got our first 4 startups. Those are present here: Living Sense, Biomimicry, On Element, and Concrete. Then on 3rd September, we had one big activity here where lot of schools participated. That was the startup ecosystem for future entrepreneurs. More than 100 students came here and we interacted. Then on 9th October, we had second TAC, and we got 2 more startup and 2 more family member with NCBIC, Zero Carbon and Alt SF process. Then third TAC we had in March 2025, where ChenFly, Vaima, and Trace Zero, they joined us. And 3rd to 5th April, as JS sir explained about Startup Mahakumbh, and DG sir also explained. So this NCB IC team, along with all startups, we participated there, and we were surprised. Even 8th क्लास के बच्चे भी आकर वहाँ पे हमसे बात कर रहे थे, और उनका जो विजन देखने को मिल रहा था, उनके जो आइडिया देखने को मिला, that we can say our generation is more ahead than we. So this is just bifurcation of our startups. We have 3 startups in manufacturing: biomimicry, Alt SF, Concrete. We have 2 in carbon capture, Trace Zero and On Element, and we have 3 startups in AI/ML and software development. Zero Carbon is there, Living Sense, and ChenFly, and 1 in the skill development, that is Vaima, and they are focusing on basically empowering women in manufacturing. So these are some activity which we have done in 1 year, or we are just doing. So with the Living Sense and JK Lakshmi, NCB jointly developed one predictive model to enhance TSR, to enhance waste utilization in cement plant to reduce the carbon footprint. We have developed pre-combustor with Alt SF, and now we are looking industrial partner to validate this equipment. And we have developed GHG accounting tools and LCA software with the Zero Carbon. And we have we are facilitating to ChenFly for development of solar PV panel operation and maintenance tool, and we are under process to develop of special polymer material for repair and rehabilitation of underground pipes with the biomimicry, and we are validating CCU setup, which you can see outside of this auditorium. So this is some glimpses of Startup Mahakumbh we had in April. And this is goal for next 1 year. So one is launch of hackathon, which we are doing today, and which we have already done today, and now we will explain about that. Then second goal is 1 successful technology for CCUS, development of 2 indigenous product for import substitution, the third target. Fourth one is make 1 startup Indicon in next 3 years. Then skill development, at least 300 women for empowering them for the manufacturing sector. Then development of 2 AI/ML based tool software fit to industrial application, and the 7th one is conduction of at least 3 workshops to aware and discuss with the colleges and school startups. So now about hackathon. So this is basically 5 months process. We have launched today. So if you will visit our website, there would be 1 registration form. Then you can start to apply. So this CemHack for green and infra, Cem basically cement covering, and infra is covering all construction sector. It is having 2 tracks. 1 track is open for startups, professionals, and individuals, and second for students, research scholars, and academia. And there are 6 themes, and moreover, all the themes are covering energy, environment, and how we can achieve net zero in the cement manufacturing and infrastructure construction sector. This is the schedule. So today we have launched it. Now you have 2 months to register for complete the registration, which is available online. Then on 25th we will have first screening, that would be at our level. We will screen based on the application. Then we have second screening level that is based on the presentation, which would be arranged online. And after that, on 12th August, we can say now this hackathon is begin with the teams. It may be 10 teams in both track, or maybe 12 teams. And we have periodic review of them. And on each evaluation, there would be reduction of some teams. And finally, we would have a finale, which would be physically in this premises. And maybe at that time, 4 or 5 teams from each track would be there. So this is the team size. So maximum 4 members can be there and 1 mentor, including this team. There is no fees for the participation. And for the track 2, like for the students and research scholars, if they want to develop something, then we can provide the support up to 10,000 rupees. Then this is the prize money for a startup and the track 1, the startup professional individuals. There is 3 prize money. First 1 lakh, 50,000 and 30,000. And in track 2, there would be 75,000, 30,000, 25,000. So all the information which I am sharing now would be available on website. And if any clarification would be required, there are some contacts which is available on website. You can contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this informative presentation. I now request Director General NCB to present the dignitaries on the dais with a memento as a token of respect from NCB family. Starting with guest of honor, Professor K.K. Pant, Director of IIT Roorkee. Please give a huge round of applause to our guest of honor. Chairman NCB, Shri Neeraj Akhori ji. Thank you, sir, for your towering and gracious presence, as well as for your address. It is a source of motivation for all of us here. Now we are going to begin the presentations by startups, which are currently incubated at NCB Incubation Center. I request the startups to keep their presentation within a time frame of 5 minutes. Additionally, 2 to 3 minutes will be given for Q&A session, if any, immediately after the presentation. However, if anyone has more questions, then I request you to catch hold of the presenter during the time when refreshments are served. So firstly, I'd like to call the first startup, Praise Zero, for the presentation. Representative from Praise Zero. Welcome, sir. Stage is all yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a fantastic opportunity for Trace Zero to present our technology in front of all of you. Without wasting any time, I'll directly go to the presentation itself. I am Ritam Chaudhary, Chief Technology Officer from Trace Zero, and I'll walk you through what we are doing and how we are doing carbon capture at a very low energy level and producing a value-added product directly out of CO2. So our goal is pretty clear. We want to make pollutant, we want to convert pollutant into commodity. We want to convert emissions into solutions. So Trace Zero is a climate tech startup. what we are doing is essentially we are using a solvent-based CO2 capture system where we are using amines alongside zeolite. We are capturing CO2 into zeolite, and then we are decomposing it to solid graphitic carbon with 95% purity. Next slide. Yeah. So our area of working spans from direct air capture through carbon capture and utilization and to bioenergy with carbon capture. So what is our value prop is we have an end product which is highly valuable and which we are doing at a very low energy at about only 80 to 90 degrees centigrade. So that's the USP of our technology. What we are doing here with NCB is, I mean, we are really proud and we are really obliged that NCB has given us this platform to be incubated, and NCB is completely supporting us in basically improving our technology, especially optimizing the conversion of CO2 to graphite. Right now, we have an efficiency of about 70%, and we are planning to take it further. Apart from that, we are also exploring, focusing on the CO2 to oxygen conversion, because we have two products. One, as we decompose CO2 into graphitic carbon, we also have oxygen. So while we increase the graphitic carbon efficiency, we are also into exploring how to increase and get more and more oxygen so that we can reuse it at a later point of time. Going further down, our major achievements, so far we have tested 3 different systems. We started with a very small unit at VKI Jaipur back in 2022. And then we installed, we deployed a system which is a direct air capture system in Gurgaon in 2024. And then right now we are working with a bio renewable energy corporation, where we are scaling up to it to a pilot level, and we are getting the industrial validation from a bioenergy plant. Apart from that, we are also planning to have a full scale plant in Kishangarh, Jaipur, that is under process. And then we have collaborated so far with MNIT. Before coming to NCB, we have collaborated with MNIT, and we also tested our system in Tong thermal power plant. We also tested our system in NTPC. And then recently, I mean, in the end of 2024, we applied for a patent for the same. It is under consideration. So coming to strategic scale up, while we explore the industrial validation, we are also looking at how we are how to scale it to up to 10 tons per day capacity, and how to get the byproducts out of the graphitic carbon that we are depositing. That is, that can be graphene, that can also be carbon nanofiber, but those are also all under research and development part. And then we are also trying how to increase the operational efficiency, I mean the OPEX, and the cost down to 50% of what currently it is. And then we are also trying to establish our technology as a leading technology in Indian CCUS ecosystem. So that's all from my side for now. We appreciate your time, and any questions from your side, I'll highly appreciate that. Any questions? Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for this informative presentation. Now I request the second startup, Zero Carbon 1, to give its presentation. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, all. Thank you so much, for giving this platform in terms of, sharing what we are and what we do. So basically, we are a climate tech startup, and our focus is to decarbonization using the automation of various things that a factory or a company would do, which is, automation of their GSG to their ESG dashboard. So basically, at the end of the day, whatever we do as a company, there has to be ambit of ESG, under which this entire scope goes. So our journey is that, we take the entire corporate right from their GSG emission to ESG automation. So we are a SaaS-based AI-powered GSG accounting tool, which basically, takes you and it captures your scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 right from the source, capturing it through IoT devices, capturing it through bills and different things. So our focus has been hard to abate industries, cement and other industries in like steel, building materials. We've been incubated at NCB, and we are working closely to kind of fine tune the entire software which could be in relevance to cement and construction industry. And as I said, that the advanced tech that we use is AI, IoT devices and blockchain based automation. So that the point is that in the entire climate, one of the biggest stuff is that greenwashing. That what you commit, how do you measure it? Is there a track? Is there a traceability? So that's where blockchain comes, so that it gives you that added advantage that whatever you're committing, you are kind of measuring that. So that is the critical aspect. So this is our area of work, core area of work. As I said, we do the GSG accounting, which is scope 1, 2, 3. We do the ESG reporting, which is aligned to GRI, CDP, and BRSR, and to any other standard which is like European standard. And ESG is a fast changing field. We also have climate modeling, so which is your near the road, middle of the road scenarios. So we do all those scenarios mapping so that you can have that specifically done for your various plans, and you can just see what kind of physical threat that could be there for that particular plan. We do CBAM reporting, which is though talking about cement, it's not really we do not have many people sending the cement out, but for steel, iron, and other industries, the CBAM comes into the play. And then is the carbon credits. So our focus has been that how do we generate credits for those companies who are mitigating it right at the factory floor, and how do they take advantage of it. So that's been our focus, and we help them develop that PVD which can be taken to the registries, and they could generate the credits for the work, the decarbonization work that they are doing on the factory floor. So with the collaboration of NCB, what we have built is a cloud-based, cement environmental dashboard which captures your S1, S2, S3. Then we have also, what we have done is we have kind of brought in the CCTS model of cap and trade. And since this is just an upcoming, whatever plant by plant, the targets that they are getting set, you can put that into your default dashboard, and you start monitoring plant by plant that what could be the what could be the emissions which could be coming out of your plants, and so that you can have a better horizon in terms of overall as a company. Then we have our GSG emission factors, which been kind of the methodology of IPCC, and what we were using has been also validated by the NCB experts. We are also collaborating with NCB on building a plug-and-play LCA tool specifically for the cement sector. And with the integration of ERP and IoT, this is going to give you a much clearer picture as an industry as a whole. Collaboration with NCB, as I said, continuing on that particular point, with the strategic support of NCB, we have refined our GSG dashboard, and I got into a place where this is much more closer in terms of their scope 1, 2, 3, their supply chain, which is one of the important thing. Large companies, when they go for the good ESG ratings, the large and the good ESG rating companies, India and outside, they are going to ask you lot many questions in terms of the proofs and validations, how you are claiming this. And that's where your emission factor software will come into play, because this can give you a traceability that from where you are picking, specifically for supply chain also, water, waste and things like that. So your supply chain and water waste also comes into this entire thing. So basically it's an integrated platform which right from your scope 1, 2, 3, water, waste, emission, takes you the entire journey to a place where it can go, where you know this is my total emission. Now what do I need to do? Do I decarbonize or I buy carbon credits to kind of become carbon neutral? So on the same platform you do that, and then further going to the ESG. So all these things are integrated so that when somebody's tracing back, there's very little scope to kind of greenwash anything. And as I said that, we are also already, beta testing LCA tool, which will be tailored for cement, which would be more of a plug and play, so that, every 3 years, you do not put too much money in, getting the LCAs done, but would be, covering most of the things. Specifically want to go for an EPD or something like that, that also can be done. So designed to empower cement companies with real-time, accurate and specific insights is what, this collaboration helps us to build. Some of the key achievements have been that, specifically with this in past 1 year has been, from an NCB perspective, has been the building that we are sitting in. We've kind of done the scope 1, 2, 3 emissions, that what exactly the emission which came out of this building from employee travels and things like that. All the materials which were used, the electricity which was purchased, and also the 18th NCB International Conference which happened last year in November. So we did the entire life cycle of pre, during and post event, that what was the total emission which was coming out of this entire event, and how do we buy the credits and make it a carbon neutral event, both the building and the event. The methodologies obviously is the GSD protocols and ISO 64 DEFRA IPC. So all these have been put into the account. We recognize for driving digital climate action from India to the world, and with NCB we are kind of putting these things into pilot with the NCB as a feedback mechanism, so that we can always take the help of them to kind of develop something which is industry specific. So way forward, basically what we are trying to do is, the solutions that we have got, we're trying to take these solutions to other markets like EU and even LATAM. So LATAM is a good market that we have seen good interest in the kind of solutions that we have made, specifically in countries like Argentina, Mexico, and Brazil. We have got partners there who are taking the same modules that we have built here for India, which is getting implemented in LATAM market. The LCA rollout is the other thing that we are, very bullish on, and taking it to the different markets across the globe, and working and building more on the real-time monitoring in terms of how do we integrate the IoT and other devices, which would act as a module for the factories, their vendors, because from cradle to grave, the challenge is huge for the companies in terms of how do they find the data set for their suppliers, and the people who do not are maintaining anything in terms of records, right? So with these tools, they're getting into a stage where at least everything is automated for them. A, and B is that they know that where their data set is starting, from cradle, and how exactly it is going at the end of the road, so where they can bring circular economy and things like that. And as I said that we are a hard to abate, focus has been hard to abate sector. So apart from cement, steel, we're kind of moving into heavy manufacturing and other things, so that this becomes a go-to tool for hard to abate sector. That's it. So we have our kind of mission that we say one planet, one mission, which is zero carbon. So we keep striving and working towards it, and obviously it will require collaboration from across the industry and people to kind of take it ahead. Right. Thank you so much. If any questions, I'll happy to take here or later. If not, later. Sure. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, sir, for your presentation. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Prateek Sharma, Group Manager and Program Leader of Alternative Fuel Technology Program at NCB, who will be presenting on behalf of Livensense Technologies. Dr. Sharma, Welcome.
So, good evening to all. So, I'm presenting this presentation on behalf of Living Sense. They are here online. They are not able to come physically. Living Sense Greenhouse Private Limited is formerly it was Living Sense Green Technologies. It's a startup which is focused on using artificial intelligence, IoT, and digital twins to help industries achieve net zero goals. They started in 2018, and then slowly in 2002 we joined together to work for cement industry. And they have 35 plus data science engineers, and they have now a global presence in US also. So at the time we started, they don't have much knowledge about cement industry. So we supported them as domain experts. And we started the project in collaboration with industry and Living Sense for the R&D project. JK Lakshmi Cement was facing problems while using alternative fuels. They are getting this fuel at negative cost, but unable to enhance it and facing operational issues. Objective was to increase this AI utilization using AI models. So we signed a tripartite agreement with Living Sense and JK Lakshmi to develop the predictive models to enhance this liquid AF. So first we tried to work on offline data. So we take 6 months data from the plant, and every 6 months data, quality data and process data. So we work on that data, aligned to every 5 minutes data, and then we develop some models, and slowly we try to improve the accuracy of the models. But for validation, we need the real-time data. So for that, we collaborated with the plant, and we got the real-time data from the plant, and there we did the validation on the plant data. Is the use case complete? So earlier we started with the forecasting of the cyclone 6 temperature and cyclone 6 outlet CO. But the real challenge is that there's no quality data available for the liquid AFR. You see this data is the major issue, and also we think that the issue is not with the calciner only. So the problem is also whenever they increase this alternate fuel, they also face the problem of the kiln also. So we have to work both for the calciner and kiln. So we have to take more data from the kiln also. So with this we started, and then Living Sense developed this model for the data capture and then analysis we have done for we developed some correlations in the parameters, and this dashboard has been created where different parameters, real-time data we are getting, and we tried to optimize that at to develop some forecasting parameters for the CCR operators so that they get some information beforehand, 5-10 minutes forecasting, so that they can take action. Later, we also see that plant asks for the accurate AFR, how much they should increase. So for that, we have to check the stability first. So we develop some thresholds, what to be kept based on our experience, and there the pyro stability has to be maintained, and then only we did some AFR addition, and then again we check the variables, how the kiln is behaving. Then again we have to reconfigure and again validate, and again check the stability. So if the kiln is stable now, then we can have the model running continuously with whatever the prediction we have done. Otherwise, we have to again repeat the same. In the meantime, we also, since we are working for the kiln, so we also try for bunny zone temperature, which is very critical component and depends on a lot of parameters. So there also we have got a good accuracy, more than 70% for the bunny zone temperature. We presented this paper in the 18th 15th International Conference jointly, and also the exhibition stall at NC Conference. Further, we are looking to work on other issues of cement industry, like high energy consumption, production losses, process optimization, predictive maintenance. So all these have huge potential for the artificial intelligence-based models, where we can optimize and have savings. Living Sense also getting many accolades all over the world. Our Prime Minister also appreciated Living Sense in Mann Ki Baat about their work. They are also appreciated by Microsoft Challenge and other awards they have got. So they have a global recognitions.
In cement manufacturing, fuel costs are a paramount concern. Optimizing combustion efficiency hinges on a multitude of factors, air inlet flow, coal feed rate, kiln properties, and the intricate interplay between temperature and pressure, LiveNsense GreenOps presents an innovative solution, an AI-powered smart fuel management system. This intelligent system acts as a digital maestro, analyzing real-time data from every stage of production. This empowers us to achieve significant cost savings. But that's not all. The system forecasts crucial parameters like carbon emissions, clinker quality, and other critical process parameters. This predictive capability ensures optimal kiln performance while facilitating a greener future through increased utilization of alternative fuels AFR. What truly sets us apart is the ability to unify heterogeneous plant data onto a single platform. This real-time visibility into key performance indicators empowers us to make data-driven decisions for superior process control. Here's how it works: real-time tracking of critical parameters and set points, recommending optimal AFR injection quantities, predictive modeling or forecasts of critical parameters at various intervals, recommending pyro reconfigurations for enhanced process stability. Embrace the transformative power of AI and revolutionize your cement manufacturing.
Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. I would now like to invite representative from Biomimicry Technologies to give their presentation. Shri Omkar Tiwari. Welcome.
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। आई बिलीव लोगों को नींद तो नहीं आ रही। हम सब कार्बन के बारे में बहुत कुछ डिस्कस कर चुके हैं यहाँ पे, आई बिलीव। तो कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कुछ बताना चाहेंगे, मैं इंटरेक्टिव अगर करना चाहूँ इस सेशन को। अगर हमारी इस एटमॉस्फेयर की बात करें, हम कार्बन पे बहुत सारा बात कर चुके हैं। अगर एक लाख अगर पार्ट्स में बांटा जाए इस एटमॉस्फेयर को, तो उसका कितना पार्ट कार्बन होता है, इसके बारे में हम इतना सारा डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं। कोई बताना चाहेगा? एनीवन? कम ऑन, नींद आ रही है आप लोग, बोलिए। सिर्फ 420 पार्ट। अब हम 1 लाख आदमी से सिर्फ 420 बुरे आदमी के बारे में इतना सारा डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है कि ये पहले वो प्री इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन सिर्फ 256 होता था, मतलब उस प्री इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन 256 से 400 में कन्वर्ट, 420 में कन्वर्ट हो गया है। करें क्या, जमाना ही ऐसा 420 वाला ना। सो वी नीड टू ब्रिंग दैट डाउन। लेकिन माई फोकस इज वाटर। सो हमारी बॉडी का अगर एनालिसिस हम करें तो हम लोग 60% पानी है, हम सब 60% पानी है, 16% कार्बन होते हैं। तो आई बिलीव थोड़ा पानी को भी अटेंशन देना चाहिए हम सबको। सो आई एम थैंकफुल टू एनसीबी। आप सबको जान के खुशी होगी और जरूरत भी है इस बात की कि कुछ ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म हमको मिले जिसपे हम लोग कहीं अपने आप को महसूस करें कि हम भी कुछ कर सकते हैं। स्टार्टअप मीन्स एक इंडिविजुअल या 2 या 4 लोगों का ग्रुप, अगर कोई पीछे हाथ ना रखे उसके, तो उसको डर ही लगता रहता है कि वेयर आई विल रीच इस दुनिया में जहां के बिलियन और ट्रिलियन डॉलर की बात करी जाती है। सो एनसीबी ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिसने वो हाथ हम लोगों के पीछे रखा 1 साल पहले, एंड पिछले 1 सालों में हम लोगों ने कुछ ठीक ठाक अचीवमेंट भी किया है, वो आपसे मैं शेयर करना चाहूंगा। तो उसके पहले मैं थोड़ा सा फिर वापस आता हूं कि हम सब जब बात करते हैं कि हम ग्रोथ कर रहे हैं, इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन कर रहे हैं, तो हमारा शेयर कितना है दुनिया में? हम लोग करीब 17% है पूरी दुनिया के नंबर में अगर बात करें तो, लेकिन इकोनॉमी में हम लोग सिर्फ 3.4% अभी तक हो पाए हैं। सो अभी क्या हम सबको बढ़ना चाहिए? सर्टेनली क्वेश्चन है कि बढ़ना तो चाहिए ही चाहिए हम लोग को। लेकिन आप सब, अब अगर नींद आ रही तो एक और इंटरेस्टिंग बात मैं बताता हूँ। आप सबको एक कंपनी का शेयर बताने वाला हूँ जो आने वाले 10 साल में 5 गुना बढ़ जाएगा। कौन कौन इन्वेस्ट करना चाहेगा? कोई भी इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना चाह रहा क्या? आने वाले 10 साल में 5 गुना होने वाला है वो पैसा आपका। वो कौन सा शेयर है, कोई बताना चाहेगा? ईवी के शेयर्स। गुड आंसर सर, लेकिन मैं उस दिशा में आपको नहीं ले जा रहा हूँ। ये ऊपर का ग्राफ देखिए, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है। ऊपर चाइना का ग्राफ जा रहा है, नीला बढ़ता जा रहा है, और हम लोग नीचे हरे हैं। ये गैप रहा है पिछले 40 सालों में हमारे ग्रोथ में और चाइना के ग्रोथ में। चाइना इस गति से ऊपर गया है और हम लोग तो बस नीचे नीचे ही रह गए हैं। मतलब हमें बहुत सारी मेहनत करने की जरूरत है। तो फिर मैं किस शेयर की बात कर रहा था? यहाँ मैं भारत नाम की शेयर की बात कर रहा था। आप नीचे का ग्राफ देखिए, ये देख के आपको लगेगा वी आर इन अ वेरी स्वीट स्पॉट, एकदम राइट टाइम पे हम बैठे हुए हैं, जहां आप देखेंगे कि चाइना के ग्रोथ को इंडिया के ग्रोथ ने बीट किया है, पिछले साल ही बीट किया है। सो वी आर ऑन अ वेरी राइट स्पॉट। यहां से हम भारत पे बैंक करते हैं तो वी आर गोइंग टू बी द अचीवर्स फॉर श्योर। आप देखें चाइना के ग्रोथ को पिछले 40 साल में हम नहीं बीट कर पा रहे थे, लेकिन अभी ग्रोथ को हमने बीट किया, पिछले साल ही बीट किया। सो दिस इज द टाइम फॉर इंडिया। सो गेट गियर्ड और हम सब तैयार हो जाएं, और कुछ अच्छा अगर करना चाहते हो तो इससे अच्छा समय नहीं हो सकता। और ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एनसीबी जैसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अगर आपको हैंड होल्डिंग का मौका दे रही है तो प्लीज होल्ड दैट हैंड, दे विल टेक यू अहेड। ये मैं उसका एक एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ। पिछले साल ही हम लोग आए थे और डीजी साहब जिनके नाम पे 5000 पेपर्स हैं, उन्होंने हम जैसे छोटे स्टार्टअप के साथ में मिलकर पेपर लिखने का मन बनाया और उन्होंने एक पेपर लिखा। ये भी एक अपने आप में छोटा रिवोल्यूशन है, लेकिन है। हम सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री में बात कर रहे हैं, सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री ने कुछ बड़े अच्छे काम किए पिछले 10 साल में, कुछ अननोटिस गया। हम सबका जो हैजार्डस वेस्ट होता है, उस हैजार्डस वेस्ट को सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री लेती है और इंसिनरेट कर देती है, हम सबको बिना बताए, जिसको हमको मैनेज करने का कोई तरीका ही नहीं था। इंडस्ट्री में पहले हैजार्डस वेस्ट पड़ा रहता था 10 साल, 20 साल, 30 साल तक। मैं होंडा की फैक्ट्री जाता था, मैं पूछता था सर ये कोने में क्या रखा हुआ है येलो ड्रम में? वो कहते हैं हैजार्डस वेस्ट है, इसको मैनेज करने की कोई फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल नहीं है हमारे एनसीआर रीजन में। बट सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री केम फॉरवर्ड और उन्होंने कहा आप मुझे दे दो, मैं इंसिनेशन प्रोसेस में आपको डाल दूंगा सीमेंट के अंदर और भस्म हो जाएगा। सो दैट हैज बीन ग्रेट हेल्प फ्रॉम द सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री टू आवर सोसाइटी। सिमिलरली ये सेकंड हेल्प आउट करने जा रहे हैं, वेयर दे आर प्लानिंग दैट कोई भी कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोसेस जो होगा उसमें हम ग्राउंड वाटर का इस्तेमाल नहीं करेंगे। दैट इज द ग्रेट स्टेप आवर डीजी सर हैज टेकन, ही हैज रिटन अ पेपर ऑन दैट। और हम लोगों ने ऐसी मशीन बनाई है एनसीबी के साथ मिलके, जो कहीं भी किसी स्थिति का मैला पानी हो उसको ट्रीट करके आपको साफ पानी दे सकता है, जिससे आप कंस्ट्रक्शन कर सकते हैं। ये आप एक पिक्चर देख रहे होंगे, यहाँ पे अपने दिल्ली के एलजी साहब खड़े हैं और इन्होंने हम सबको ये चैलेंज दिया कि तुम लोग बहुत क्लेम कर रहे हो कि ऐसा सिस्टम बनाया, बहुत फास्ट इंस्टॉलेशन हो जाएगा, बहुत अच्छा पानी ट्रीट करता है, तो एक डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करके दिखाओ। एंड वी टुक अप दिस चैलेंज। और ये जो प्रोजेक्ट आप देखेंगे मिडिल स्क्रीन को अगर बड़ा करके आप देखेंगे तो हमने ये सारा जो प्रोसेस है सिर्फ 3 दिन में उनके लिए लगा के दिया था। एंड ही एज पर हिज प्रॉमिस ही केम टू इनॉग्रेट दैट सिस्टम। और अभी लगा हुआ है दिल्ली में बहुत सारी एजेंसी जो जा जाके इस सिस्टम को देख रही है कि क्या क्या है। पहले एसटीपी बनाने में जिसमें सालों साल लगते थे, ये कौन सी एजेंसी है, कौन सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिन्होंने 3 दिन में सेटअप कर दिया और वो ट्रीटमेंट करके भी दिखा पा रहे। सो दीज आर द फ्यू अचीवमेंट्स व्हिच वी हैव बीन एबल टू अचीव विद द हेल्प ऑफ एनसीबी। तो यही मुझे कहना था। और एक बहुत फेमस कोट है जो मुझे हमेशा इंस्पायर करता रहता है, जो हेनरी फोर्ड ने कहा था, इफ यू थिंक यू कैन, यू कैन, इफ यू थिंक यू कैन नॉट, यू आर राइट। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this presentation. I now request the representative from Chainfly to give the presentation. Since we are a little short of time, I request you to complete within a time frame of 5 minutes. Thank you.
So what we have built is something, an AI ML tool for energy, operation and maintenance. Because obviously the land is limited, you cannot have a solar plant everywhere. There is only 5 to 6 states which produce mostly the solar because of radiation level. Other states cannot do because of environment problem. It's a reality. Delhi NCR is not able to produce that because of pollution. If nobody knows, I will tell you that because of pollution, solar radiation drops very much. Because solar waste gets stopped by the thick layer of the smoke, and that's why they're not able to produce so much good solar. That's why you will see the most solar plants are mostly in Rajasthan and MP. They're not still in Delhi NCR. So that's the one reason. So what we can do is we can make that available land more optimized, more better, and more efficient. How we can do that? Using AI ML technology. Whatever the AI agent you have seen is not something which we have built. It is a proper real world use case. It is a GNA data intelligence GI solution. We are using 2 ways of data. First is obviously the image analytics, where we are taking the image of the solar panel and then studying it into using 2 ways. First is the thermal image, another is the RGB image. Second, we are also taking the GIS data. Like if your weather analysis, your vegetation, your solar radiation, every data gets into the dashboard and is studied with the help of AI ML platform. Now what we are doing, what makes a difference? Like you will say there is already a lot of startups. Yeah, but they are not working in this areas. First, we are going for commercial and industrial operations. which is to go for lower base megawatt plants. Broad heaven that most probably they make solution for only gigawatt plants. We are going mostly for megawatt and kilowatt plants, 250 above kilowatt or 200 kilowatt, which are mostly into commercial industry segment, and again for most of the megawatt plants. Now what we are doing, we are taking AMC of them also, annual maintenance contract, where we are actually helping them in thermal imaging, maintenance, operations, cleaning, end-to-end service with a proper report built for them. What we did with NCB, there is already two reports if you can see here. One is of the thermal imaging and second is of cleaning recommendation. And this both report has been generated with a custom AI agent. Both report has been generated by an AI agent. We just put some prompt and it's given the whole report out. That's already we have built. You have to just feed the data, the images. Automatically, the computer vision model will start working on it, which is an AI model. It will then it will go into the agent and it will give you a whole PDF report. This is how you can have it. We have already done this for 20 kilowatt, one of the plant only in NCB only on the roof. Next trial we are going to do is with the recommendation strategies on cleaning execution. We are even going to do cleaning of the solar panel very soon. One of the trial is already we have planned. Second is we are also going for infrared images testing. We are even going above thermal because thermal only you can take at the time of the peak solar, like 11 to 3 or mostly 2 is the best time. What we want to do is like to take it in the morning when it's not running, it's not in source optimal power. So for that, infrared images can be used. For that, we already have built a model. Testing is only left, which we will be doing very soon with the NCB. As per major achievement, we have launched our product. Let me show you if we can.
Managing MW solar plants is challenging, but Chainfly simplifies it with cutting-edge technology. Drones capture thermal and visual data across your MW solar plant, and Chainfly's GIS feature helps monitor factors like weather, solar radiation, vegetation, and shading. Our advanced AI dashboards helps analyze defects like solar cell fault, dust accumulation, and debris. Defect detection software boosts EPC's revenue, increases profits, helps secure more contracts, while reducing manpower expenses. Chainfly's software generates a detailed PDF report highlighting all detected defects, ensuring maximum efficiency for the solar farm. The AI ML model in Padla, Rajasthan, maximizes its energy output through advanced angle optimization technology provided by Chainfly. Now available in your city, Chainfly doesn't just detect issues, it increases revenue, reduces cost, and enhances operational capacity. Let's connect.
So if you can see here, so that is already we have built. Now what we are looking to do is more advanced technology. So we are already going for our first pilot project very soon. We are already in a discussion with a lot of companies. Obviously, one of them is NCB. We are also discussing with them on the same panels, which is to do the commercial and industrial site visits and doing the trial on the world site, where we have a thermal camera-based imaging of the solar panel to study them in more detail. And not only the solar panel, we are going for inverter very soon, solar-based inverters, wires, and all the tools which we can cover and try to do the more AMC parts using the image analytics softwares. And we are also going to give them the full data acquisition, thermal imaging, AMC, CNI, all the details in two ways. One is what we have seen is that right now the most of the solar panel are facing a one major problem is a manufacturing warranty. You purchase a panel and you don't know how to claim the warranty because there is no way, there is no tool which has been in the industry. With this solution, we are bringing that tool very soon to the industry, where you can have a manufacturing warranty of your panel can be claimed now. So manufacturer has to give you back. So that's something we are bringing in the industry. Second, making operation and maintenance more affordable, especially for the megawatt units and commercial industry unit. Third, making them more efficiently. Fourth, reducing the carbon. Now people will say, how you will be reducing the carbon? we are also helping them to make the energy more utilized in a better way. Just imagine, we will tell them where is the optimal time to get the maximum charges or maximum EV charger plug-in. So accordingly, they will plug in at that time only, and the remaining time they can switch off. That's already happening in all the states in south, which they are doing it. If you charge your car between that time when the solar is high, your charges will be less. When you charge it above after solar time, your charges will be more because you are using electricity which is stored, especially in battery storage system. So that is what we are doing. Thank you for your time. If anybody has a question, they can ask. We are looking to transform the solar operations. And this is just a starting. We have working on renewable energy more. In the coming time, we will be working on hydro, wind, and tidal energy. So this is a new concept we will be coming on. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for this informative presentation. I now request the representative from Concrete to give the presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Akash, CMO at Concrete Solutions Private Limited. It is a startup based on construction chemicals that are used to enhance the current capabilities of construction materials. These products are generally waterproofing compounds, admixtures, tile adhesives, and epoxy grouts. He's our team members, Mr. Manshu Singh, who is a sole member, the brain of the company, and Mr. Palash, who look after marketing and relationship building, and Mr. Sarthak Chauhan, who is a supply chain and operation manager. So till now, we are progressing, like we are building prototype and testing our products for real-time practices, and we have launched our new product, which is concrete polysteel polymer. It is a polymer based primer that can be applied on galvanized iron steel that protects surface from corrosion. So currently there is a manufacturing unit in Varanasi, Eastern UP, that is under construction, and we are building machines like ribbon blenders and vertical blenders for making our products. And at last, we would like to thank NCB that has played a important and crucial role that helped us to build this, and they helped us during different exhibitions like 18th NCB exhibition and Mahakumbh exhibition to display our prototypes and to build network opportunities. So thank you so much, NCB and audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akashi. Final presentation is from Vaima, Empowering Women in Manufacturing. I request a representative from Vaima to come on stage.
How do we So we, this is the way we move forward. And this is backward. This is the pointer. Which one is the pointer? This all right, okay. This one is the pointer. Right.
So good afternoon to all the delegates present over here. I, Vanda Tomar, on behalf of Vaima, would like to express heartfelt gratitude to NCB for providing us this platform to present ourselves. So as the name suggests, Vaima, this is the organization by the women for the women. And our mission is to empower 1 million women by the year 2030. Now, over a period of time, from my own experience and with the extensive research work of my team, we have found this gap that the women, these are the challenges faced by the women at the organization. So, which is lower participation, 12%, gender pay gap, 13%, limited entrepreneurship 2%, attrition in mid-career 20% to 25%, and leadership position 3% to 8%. So what I found is that although women are actually getting higher degrees, you can see that the women are marking their presence in all the sectors and in all the fields. But the problem is with the skill, and that is employability skills and soft skills. So here comes the role of Weimar, where we are trying to bridge up that gap. What do we do is that we are not only catering the needs of individual or women from a rural area, early career or colleges or mid-career management, but we are also providing end-to-end solution to businesses in the form of skilled operator technicians, mid-career hiring, senior leadership hiring, training and customized courses, and CSR partnership for DEI. What makes us unique or what makes us different is that we are focused on women in manufacturing, first of its kind platform dedicated to skilling, hiring, and mentoring women in core and allied manufacturing sectors. It is AI-driven skill gap analysis, checks the current skills, compares them to what's needed for the job, and find the gaps. Based on this, we create a personalized upskilling journey with role-specific test and course recommendations, helping them learn exactly what they need to grow in their career. Integrated talent lifecycle support from skilling to hiring to leadership coaching and end-to-end career support. We are not only limited ourselves to urban area, but we are reaching out to rural areas. We have a dedicated team with us who are reaching out to those women in the rural areas and upskilling them. We are employer-centric partnerships, customized hiring solutions for industries looking to diversify and tap into women-led talent pools. DEI, which stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and sustainability aligned support ESG goals. At Weimar, by integrating DEI principles into sustainability strategies, Weimar not only comply with the ESG standards, but also drive long-term value creation and societal impact. So we are not only providing a platform to the women, but we are also trying to connect with human. And when I'm saying it is a connection, human connection, it means we at Weimar are combining a digital platform, that is technology interface, with personal human support like mentorship, training, local ecosystem partners. So, so far, if you look at the board, you can see that this is our plan where we are trying to bring the brand awareness in the mindset of not only urban areas, but in the rural areas as well. We are also trying to develop our technology. We have key partnership with so many course providers and technological help also, but we also have a list of clients with us. So far, we are aiming at fundraising up to 50 lakhs. And it is we are also focusing on the network. Team building is also one of the key aspects, regional expansion, courses establishment, and partnership with industries. We are aiming by the 2030 is technology expansion, going global, established as brand, established partnership with strong businesses outlook, and established in associated industries. So vision realization is, like I told you in the beginning, that we are planning or we are aiming at empowering nearly 1 million women in the manufacturing associations. And these are the impact that we could create so far, which is 125 plus urban women registered with us, 225 plus industry mentors registered with us, 525 plus women were upskilled, and 86 plus women employment support was given by the Weimar. 95 plus rural women entrepreneurs we have created the pool for them. 90 plus rural women digitally skilled programs were launched and the education was imparted to them. 245 plus students registered and enrolled with us. And so far, 5K plus women network community in manufacturing we have created so far. So this is the support that we require from NCP, that is assistance in funding support for technology platform development, networking for partnership and scaling, expertise and mentorship in different aspects working with industry specific and government. And last is network and connections to establish the brand of Wino. So in this is some of the glimpse that I'm showing you of the training and the workshop that we conduct from time to time. So I urge to all the ladies, if you have any question related to or regarding your career, you can reach out to us because we are not focusing now in the manufacturing units, but we are focusing in other sectors as well. So this is the contact. You can reach out to us on we have marked our presence on different social media platforms as well as So if you wish to
upscale your career in any sector or in any field, please feel free to contact us. And that is my then. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. And thanks to all of the startups for presenting such engaging and thought-provoking presentations. We are now request Joint Director and Secretary NCP, Dr. S.K. Chaturvedi, to propose the word of thanks. So,
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleague. Congratulate first to all those who participated and who are still present here on the event of launch of Hackathon, the first of its kind in the field of cement and building materials in the country. Let me also thank, is it okay? Let me also thank our respected Sri Sanjeev Joint Secretary, TPIIT, for constantly encouraging us, giving us new benchmarks to achieve, and always, in spite of his busy schedule, he is always available to us to listen our problems, not only to listen our problems, but give solutions which are result-oriented. And in spite of his busy schedule today, he had very important SO meeting in the morning. So we were thinking that it might become a fallout, but he promised that I will definitely make it. So he has made it, and he came and spent some time and gave us words of encouragement for our future activities. So we really are thankful to our Joint Secretary. I also thank Sri Neeraj Akhuri ji, who is the Chairman NCB, and also he is the President of CMA, Cement Manufacturers Association, and he is the MD of Sri Cement Limited, a very big cement conglomerate in the country, which is working very efficiently in the field of energy consumption and also in CCUS. You know, whenever we go to Mr. Akhuri, he always supports like a father figure. When we go and ask something, he provides all support, whether it is in kind, including financial support. And not only that, which the thing which I want to mention is the speed of support, which is the lightning speed, I should say, with which the support is extended to NCB is phenomenal. I don't have words to describe. Because we deal with him, so we understand that. No work of NCB stops for want of time. Immediately, whenever we send something, the response is received in no time. To be on the lighter side, our people say, sir, the proposal has been given to chairman, sir, so at least half the time we have. So I always tell them, no, go, the moment you reach your room, the approval will come. So with that speed, he is working and giving us support. We are really thankful for his presence over here. And then our Dr. Pant, Professor Pant, Director, IT Roorkee. He's a director from place. There are places of spiritualism. So Roorkee is a place of technical education. And I remember when in my formative days, when my future was being chalked out in early 80s by our parents and his well-wishers, then there used to be discussion in the evening. Oh, what this boy is going to do, what he will do after his initial education. You know the answer, which I still remember. Send him to Roorkee. That used to be the answer. Send him to Roorkee. They will not say Roorkee Engineering College, or they will not say IIT Roorkee now, which is whatever. So that Roorkee was a place of technical education which was established long back, and it has got a history, and we are very happy to have Dr. Pan as one of our well-wisher and project collaborator, along with JK Cement. And I also thank our Director General for his very straightforward and strong leadership, which of course all of us have seen, and that increases the speed of execution. So I really compliment him, and also thank him for organizing this hackathon, which was considered sometime, Mr. Kapil may be remembering that we were struggling what is to be coined as a challenge. Now we have seen that this is the type which we should move forward. And again, I would like to thank all our startups who are presented here and who are our associates, and also industry people who have come here, and also the students, because you people have come still from academics, you are continuing, but sooner or later you have to join the industry. So I thank you all. And lastly, also the media which has come to cover this event. I have requested them to cover up in such a way that people should know the importance of not only hackathon, but also the importance of CCUS, the importance of net zero. They should not remain only the words, they should become rather the walks of life, everyday walks of life. And lastly, I thank my all departments for the logistic support to organize this event. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. With this, we have come to an end of this event. But the end of something is the beginning of something new. So is the case here. As with the end of this event, the hackathon CemHack for Green Infra has begun. But before we formally end, I request all of you to stand up for our national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your presence and for being such a wonderful audience. The refreshments are being served in the lawn just outside the auditorium. I request all of you